Why though?
Probably,
Did something
I don't know,
break?
maybe it got hit by electricity or...
It is electricity.
No, I meant by lightning is what I meant to say. You know,
Wow.
maybe it got hit by lightning. I don't know. I mean, I don't see that there's anything in the tree up there.
Tell him to hurry. Say hurry. I don't want to get shocked.
I don't know where it's coming from, but I smell smoke when I came by this way. I mean, I didn't. At that point, it must have just been getting hot.
I didn't hear any lightning though, did you?
I didn't hear any lightning, but man, I sure heard the like I said, they were all the way back in Servals and saw it spark.
Good night, Beth Ann. There's firemen and you're leaving?
I'm married. I can't use it. There's plenty of available girls who've been trying to scope out the firemen from a distance.
That's why they're all on the roof of food prep. Boy, Gail's in her element. Full truckload of firefighters. Woohoo!
Launch yourself at me, because neither one of us are going to be happy about that.
Yeah, you know nets are never a good thing.
Don't think about it. Don't even think about it, young lady. One of you come around here to me and one goes to Carol. Net? You want the net? Yeah. One of you.
I'm going to trade you the net for the rake. Okay, come hold this rake. Good job, Gail. Let her pee. Let her pee.
All right, keep the rake over. All right. So
Wait a minute, wait.
I'm gonna bring her down.
I'm going to twist her up in it first, because I don't want her to break a paw or something.
Right, I got her.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what time it is because I'm looking up. Oh, I can look at there. It's 9:57. And I haven't had breakfast yet. I still haven't had my second cup of coffee. Came in to find that the power was down and Davy Tree Company was coming to trim all of the trees down Easy Street, which is a good thing because, boy, with it getting to be spring, we're going to have a lot of rain. And last night we lost power, so that's why they're out here today, is to try and cut the branches all the way down Easy Street, which is about a quarter of a mile of dirt road and lots of nice big shade trees that go right through the power lines. So they're cutting those, and right now they're in between Nick the tiger and Shere Khan and China Doll the tigers. There's a tunnel down between their cages, and there's a bunch of tree trimmers in there right now taking out the branches that are around the power lines. The tigers are locked in their roof sections. They've been locked in there all night because of the high winds, but still makes me nervous having people that close to the cats. So Gail's out there with them, making sure that they don't back up against a fence or get themselves into any trouble. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, my dad and Chuck and Scott are all here to work on Mac's Max and Marianne's cage, which is exciting. I just can't wait to see that get done. It's going to be so beautiful. And we're still recovering from the March for Lions. We're still moving stuff around and trying to get organized for next year. We're also making arrangements for the Taking Action for Animals conference that'll be in Washington, D.C. We have Jeff and Colleen going with us, and Valerie and Lauren, who were both interns. Valerie's now a green shirt here because she's moved here from Texas, and Lauren would very much like to move here from the UK. I really hope she can do that. She's been great at getting people to call their legislators, and so I think they would be really wonderful assets to have at the Taking Action for Animals conference. I know they'll get a lot of people to contact their lawmakers there as well. And I need to set these Google Glasses to a little bit higher angle because every time I nod my head, it's taking a picture of my camera, taking a picture of me, which is really weird.
Yeah, no, we put that door shut. All right, baby. You've been such a good girl today. Yes, you have. You've been such a good girl. I know. You've been a good girl.
Thank you for leaving her pumpkin patch.
Oh, absolutely. I told Jared, I said, don't you? I'm going to go hold them up and you weed eat around them, and then I'll put them down.
You're so funny. You sit on that ball.
You had your own little pumpkin.
Here you go, Jimmy. Yeah. Does Divinity forgive me yet? Does she forgive me yet? You're a good boy. Who's a good pumpkin? I love you. Here's my Divinity. Ooh, Here's my girl. Here's our good girl. I know, you didn't eat all this. You want that? Hi. Oh, there she is. There's Divinity. Come here, my darling. Yes, he's a good bucket. She's my good girl. She's gonna go out that back door. Yeah. This is only for a few days. To enjoy it while it lasts. Then you're gonna go over back to your old house. Once it's all nice and clean, all fixed up. And here's my girl. Come here. That makes me happy.
My dad's mowing the vacation rotation enclosure so that it'll be all nice and pretty for the March for Lions. And now we're shifting TJ the tiger through the tunnel out to the vacation rotation enclosure for the next 2 weeks.
Grab your gloves, grab a bag, grab a friend. Grab some poop. Grab some poop. And let's get that heart out of there. Philip, will you shut this off?
Yep.
I already have them in my pocket. Yeah, this side's going to take a little longer.
Wait for Joe to put 2 snaps on before you open the other snap. Now you're good to open the front door.
They're really big when you get close to them.
They're massive.
Yeah, my first day here, I got put in to do this, and I was just like, oh my god, you're right next to me. It was the same here, yeah. I was like, I don't think I could go in there. I'm not sure about that. Easier than I thought it was going to. Okay. Give me who you got. Could trap him in the front real quick over there. Chelsea. Get one of them back in the front. Trap him in the front. Alright, I can go around and do that. Oh, okay. Come on.
Where do you clip this?
On the wall? Yeah.
Or maybe not.
I'm gonna put it over here for now.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
either wall, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that tunnel is awkward because of that lockout right there. That lockout were somewhere else, it wouldn't be an issue. Come on! Mandy! Come on, Mandy! Come on! Come on, mister, over here! Hey, no, no, no! Over here, mister! Good girl, Amanda. Good girl, Amanda. Hey, mister, come on, over here! Come on, mister! Go see what we did! Go see how clean your cage looks! It's all pretty and nice! Good boy! Good boy!
Yeah, we're gonna put that gate on the door. Yeah, the tree guys have to come in and trim your trees. You have no power. Oh, what a big tiger.
Help. He's like, sure you do. He needs help. No, he was gonna spray right in my. I thought for sure he was gonna spray right in my face. It was like, no, let's don't do that.
Shere Khan is going to be 20 years old this year, and he's starting to really show his age. You can see the bones along the top of his spine and muscle wasting. It's typical of cats his age, but it's so hard to watch. He's just been the icon of Big Cat Rescue for the last 20 years. What you see right here, you can barely see it, but it's Marie making sure that he gets his morning medications. He has to be able to take his pills both in the morning and at night to make sure that we keep him pain-free. And so what they had to do with China Doll, so that she doesn't come over and start trying to take his food, is to give her some enrichment. And she is finding that so exciting that she doesn't want to leave the enrichment, which is good. That gives Marie a little bit of space to be able to make sure that Shere Khan does take his medications. I'm gonna miss this old cat so much. We have such a history together.
Morning, girl.
Good morning.
Follow the boy wherever you want.
You can see the power line now. Barely see it last night. Sorry about this rocking motion, but I gotta keep the gate eye from closing. Just right around the gate there.
are sleeping right through it. The cats are sleeping right through it.
Unbelievable.
I wish I could speak Spanish.
That's what they're speaking.
The tiger. Is it hard to sleep, China Doll? I know. When's it gonna stop? Oh, that's my good tiger. Oh, yes. Stay down here where it's safe. Yeah. All that scary stuff going on down there. I know, it's so scary. It's so scary. I love you too. Oh, that's a good cat. Good tigers. Yeah. They'll be done very shortly. It's just to keep you safe. Good yawn. Oh, that's my boy. I love that tiger.
What would be a good prize? You go pick one.
Look at all those raffle tickets. I hope you guys win.
Wow, that was really cool. Did you want to color while you're sitting over here?
No.
Okay.
Maybe you need to be in the shade. Did you call me? Nope. How wonderful that we have tech support on staff today.
And we have a tech person.
Thank you for coming.
Oh,
You know, if any time things are going to break, it's going to be when you've got 570 people trying to use them.
exactly.
No, I
know.
made him stay here. Because every 10 seconds it was like, internet's out!
Oh, no. You might need to be closer to the...
He said, just lift it up. Any ladies from Florida? Yes. Thanks. You can add her if there's anything else you want to say too. Wherever you
I'm so glad somebody wore masks. We had those on our site, and I was wondering if anybody would print them out. That's great. I'm glad you guys are going to go in there and talk on camera. That's going to be fun.
Right there. Yeah. Mine.
Are the lions going quickly? Seemed like there was a huge pile of them this morning. Oh, lion socks. That was a good idea. Hi. Oh, I think I wandered into the wrong end here.
Hi, Carol.
Well, hello.
Jeannie Jane.
Hi.
How you doing?
Great.
I've been looking all over for Susan. She told me to find her. Any idea where she is?
I have no idea. But I love the shirt. That is just
Thank
adorable.
you. Thank you. Oh yeah, my Big Cat Rescue Service.
Thank you for coming.
Yesterday.
First time I was going to go.
Oh, okay.
I actually, they were checking people in probably till the last second. So I think if you did more, you'd have to have longer check-in time.
Well, 45 minutes was really short.
People keep asking me about something about winning an iPad. I don't know what. It's on the back of that flyer, right?
Yes, the flyer that's being handed out there.
Walking around with it. Oh, so there's something about. It's like I think it's a QR code you scan.
Right. They scan the code with their phone on the.
It's
the same thing in
It is
there.
that thing in the gift shop. Okay, that's what I thought, but he was arguing with me, so I was like, oh, maybe there's something else I don't know about.
No,
okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Really, if you had like an hour to check people in, I think you could probably have gotten another 100 people through pretty easily. And I like the way, even though we wanted them to all stay together, this is actually working out a little bit better, I think, having them kind of trickle in, because then it's not creating any huge lines anywhere.
The only problem that we had on the tour path was all the people that didn't go in their position and stay at it like they were supposed to.
Well, I told everybody at the end to
No,
move
like
forward.
during the there was people that weren't even here. They were like over talking to the next one up on the road instead of
As the people came through?
yeah.
Wow.
People were coming around the corner and they were gathered at one spot instead of positioned at two spots.
So, better training.
I said next time instead of just the stakes in the ground, it's also going to have a chain, so you can't leave your spot.
I love it.
A big cat rescues our lives, sleeps tonight. Whim away, whim away, whim away, whim away, away.
If there's a volunteer in Orlando, can you please let him know we need him at the PD?
Away, 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 away.
He's here, he's at the PDQ.
A lot of noise so we know that you're still here. All right. Becky DeMiz? The framed lion art. Very beautiful. Rebecca Fultz. Becky D. Massage, sauna, and facial. Kay Riley. Piano lessons. Kay Riley.
Tavern Grill, and it's a $50 gift card and wine. Becky.
Like, as in this
Just that first name. The number on the ticket is 160843. Well, you have those options. Tax service. Babs. The hand-painted Cameron and Sabu wine glasses.
I love the Don Cesar. What a great day. This morning I was able to hand off a lot of the IT work that I really hate doing. And then this afternoon, I spoke to Frank Hamilton's class at Eckerd College about social networking and your authentic voice and advocacy. And that was over here in Pinellas County. So as soon as that was over, that was an hour and a half. And great audience. The kids were just marvelous. They had so many wonderful questions. In fact, it ended up being almost 2 hours by the time they got done with all their questions. I love this building. I'm going to own the Don Cesar one of these days. But after that, I went to my favorite beach, the Fort DeSoto Beach. It's like having your own private beach because there's hardly ever anybody there and you just have the whole place to yourself. And so it's the first time I've been able to get out and walk on the beach since winter, and I was thrilled to do that. It was kind of windy and a little bit cold, but I was still thrilled. And now one of my favorite Mexican restaurants is Agave Mexican restaurant, and it's out here on the beach down on the strip. And so I'm driving over there to pick up a couple of vegetable burritos, and I can hardly wait because I really worked up an appetite. And then I'll take them home to Hallie, my favorite person in the whole world, and we'll have dinner together and maybe a glass of wine. What a great life. I really am blessed, and I can't thank you enough. Anybody who's watching this is probably part of why my life is so wonderful. You guys inspire me every single day, and every day we get closer and closer to ending the abuse and the captivity of these magnificent cats, and that just really spurs me on. So thank you so much for calling your legislators, signing those petitions, sending those letters, telling your friends, sharing all of our social sites with your friends. All of that just really helps me to feel uplifted and inspired, knowing that we're going to fix this. When we do, the world is going to be a so much more beautiful place where people treat each other and animals with respect. Whoa, I love it.
Cut the wire off over there, put it back on down here.
Do we have electricity yet?
Not yet.
That's still better than in West Virginia, honey, where you got... Can you imagine building these cages?
No, I cannot. That would just be crazy.
Church building where that one house, front door was right at the ground level, the back door was about 100.
Wow.
Support
story.
Sheer concrete wall.